It's the battle of the best.
You take every win you can. We came here to win.
They've pushed each other to the limit and on to ever greater heights.
You just cannot be that
A top-level rivalry with one side's joy, the other's despair.
Games against Dortmund have certainly given the fans plenty to get excited about.
With mutual respect for each other's quality.
What makes Bayern special is their relentless ability to play at the highest level.
If we let Dortmund play, they'll destroy us. One of the best teams in Europe.
The game has gone global. Broadcast live in 207 countries.
We've some of the highest production standards in the world.
Bundesliga fever. We're on a round-the-world journey, behind the scenes and at the heart of the action for Der Klassiker. Bayern München against Borussia Dortmund.
Great players, great coaches, great fans.
It'll be action all the way. Really exciting.
Munich's Allianz Arena, 8:30 in the morning, and 9 hours to go until Bayern kick off against Dortmund. For many of the production crew, it's an early start to a long working day. Several truckloads of high-tech equipment. Stefan Ludwig has the job of setting it all up. From here, the international broadcast signal or world feed will be distributed via satellite to TV stations all over the planet, allowing millions of fans around the globe to follow all the action as it unfolds. Knut Fleischmann is overseeing the entire operation from a state-of-the-art outside broadcast facility.
It's no standard broadcast truck. It's a flagship, really, in Germany. We've this production gallery and the same size next door. It's one of the best in the country.
Only the best for the Bundesliga's game of games. Inside the ground, the preparations are also in full flow. Covering every possible angle of Der Klassiker is no small technical undertaking.
We're deploying 19 camera units for today's game. The normal production standard is high in itself, usually involving 14 cameras. But it's 19 today, so a few extra for the occasion.
It's all aimed at ensuring the global audience doesn't miss a trick in this heavyweight showdown. One particularly vital component is the slow-motion camera, known in the trade as Birdie. Mounted on a mobile crane, it offers a high-rise perspective on all the unfolding action. Each of the 19 cameras feeds directly into the control room, and there are some clear-cut basic guidelines as to which pictures then go on air.
You have to try and capture the essence of the story and consistently bear in mind that the viewers can only see what you show them. What it boils down to is ensuring that they can follow and understand the game.
That's what these two men are here for as well. Rob Turner and Jens Lehmann, making his debut as co-commentator on the English language side. As a pundit, the former Germany keeper has a few ground rules of his own.
As a player, I never liked seeing someone do something special and then hearing how he'd messed up 3 or 4 times beforehand. I think you have to take it every incident at a time, and then the viewer can form his own conclusions.
A dip into the Bundesliga archives reveals Jens Lehmann's own role in the history of this fixture. At the turn of the millennium, he played 8 times for Dortmund against the all-star Munich ensemble and never once finished on the winning side. This time, too, he sees his former club as clear underdogs.
Bayern at home. I think they're favourites against anyone in the world. I hope it's a great game.
Lehmann's still a great favourite himself for many, among them Denver Egata. The Bundesliga fan from the US can hardly believe his luck at getting to meet his idol in the stands at the Allianz Arena.
It was incredible. Jens Lehmann is one of my heroes. He was on the team of Dortmund when I was studying, and so the reason I love Bundesliga.
Denver Egata is the winner of a slogan competition on the Bundesliga's Twitter channel, and the prize was a trip to the big game from Portland to Munich with his son Jaden, another Dortmund devotee, thanks to Dad's intervention.
He apparently brainwashed me when I was 5 from being a Bayern to Dortmund fan. Hopefully Dortmund will get a win, but Bayern looks like the stronger team.
It's not only in Germany that this game has gripped the imagination. We're going up and away to get the big picture on Bayern against Dortmund. First stop, Mexico City, where the game's 10:30 a.m. kickoff is no problem for Gerald Fiedler, founder of one of Bayern's biggest foreign fan clubs.
Bayern are my life. As far back as I can remember, since I started playing football, Bayern have been my club.
A classic in the morning in Mexico City. Next up, it's the capital of the USA, Washington, D.C. Here, we meet a German who's been living stateside for 17 years, but spent his youth in Bavaria. No prizes for guessing his team.
Hi, my name is Michael Fenley-Hedge. I'm an insurance lobbyist here in Washington, D.C., and I'm the president and founder of DC Bayern Capital 11, the official Bayern Munich fan club in Washington.
In Michael's world, work and play make for quite a contrast.
Give me an M! They're singing Humba, Humba, Humba,
Founded in 2011, the Washington fan club has seen its ranks swell to 275 members. Some of them are meeting up at a local sports bar to watch the game. Kickoff is 11:30 a.m. local time, complete with all the Bavarian trimmings.
We definitely have Paulaner on tap.
All right, I'll be getting it.
Welcome,
Thank
welcome.
you.
On to the land of the record world champions. And a Dortmund devotee in Porto Alegre. The president of the local Borussia fan club has all the paraphernalia the heart desires. Pride of place goes to his extensive collection of black and yellow tops.
I'm Josue, I'm 27. I support the most supportable team in the world, and this is our Brazilian fan club.
In Porto Alegre, Der Klassiker is a lunchtime affair. The kickoff in Munich is at 12:30 here. Now it's over the pond to Europe and the capital of Poland. Welcome to Warsaw.
Robert Lewandowski! Robert Lewandowski!
Welcome to the homeland of Bayern's world-class forward, nicknamed Levi.
I remember Levy when he played for Lech Poznan. Even back then, you could see he was destined for great things.
Robert Lewandowski's fans come in all ages here.
I'm Kubawalski. I'm 10 years old and I support Bayern because Lewandowski plays for them. And now I'm going to watch the game. Come on, guys.
Onwards and eastwards to China. Big game fever in Shanghai. A virtual head-to-head by way of a warm-up for the main event. Xiao Dongliang has been a fan of the Bundesliga and Bayern since Germany won the World Cup back in 1990.
These are all the Bundesliga shirts I've collected down the years. Here are the two teams facing off today. Bayern are the best side in the league at the moment, but Dortmund are really pushing them again.
They found the right place to watch it, the Broadside Bar, a taste of Germany in downtown Shanghai. Kickoff here is half an hour before midnight.
Bayern! Bayern! Bayern!
Touchdown in Japan, home of Dortmund star Shinji Kagawa.
I'm Soshihiro Sukamina and I live in Saitama district. But I often come to Tokyo in my free time. Dortmund Stadium has a great atmosphere and their football and passion made a real impression on me. That's why I support them.
The media designer has been running a Dortmund fan blog and Twitter account since 2010, one of the first to do so in Japan. Here, Der Klassiker doesn't kick off until after the witching hour, at midnight.
There's massive interest now in Japan, obviously thanks to Kagawa as well. There's been a lot of chat on Twitter already about who's going to win.
Time for another continental hop down under, where we meet another dedicated follower of the men in black and yellow.
My name is Alex Beers. I live in beautiful Sydney, Australia, and I'm just a little bit in love with Borussia Dortmund.
Real love blossomed at a young age.
Well, the first time I set eyes on the Süd Tribune when I was 12 years old, my mouth just dropped. I couldn't believe fans could create a spectacle like that.
Watching the big game here calls for real late-night stamina. In Sydney, it all gets underway at 2:30 in the morning.
Pretty much the only place I can watch it in Sydney and have a beer at the same time.
So, here's to a top-class game. Back to the scene of the drama itself, Munich's Allianz Arena, and the calm before the storm.
Hello and a warm welcome to what promises to be a mouth-watering clash.
This is exciting.
All set for the clash of the Titans, and time for a pre-match embrace between former Dortmund teammates and the league's current top two strikers, Robert Lewandowski and Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang.
Aubameyang is a little bit dependent, I think, more on his teammates. Lewandowski is always capable to create something for himself.
Aubameyang will get the winner. He'll score and it'll finish 1-0 to Dortmund.
The Dortmund ace is soon deploying his blistering speed to good effect.
Aubameyang was almost released there and brought down.
What?
Alaba had to step in.
Right from the off, there's a familiar intensity to the game that has the fans glued to the screens around the world. All that's missing now is a goal, and in the 26th minute, it duly arrives.
Thomas Müller takes it past Berkey, and Thomas Müller will open the scoring for Bayern München. The agony and the ecstasy for fans and players. In the broadcast truck, the match director is really earning his money. Choosing the optimum replay angles. But a searching through ball from Jerome Boateng.
That's what I expect from him. No, but he's really quality, and a one-off as a central defender who can open up a game like that.
Bayern's deep-lying creator has his fans in Shanghai as well.
For me, Boateng's the best defender in the world.
Less than 10 minutes later, Thiago is the next player to emerge from the mass of combined talent on show with a telling contribution.
I need a replay of the foul.
I think there was a clear penalty.
Thomas Müller it is to step up. A chance for his second of the game. And Müller converts with ease. Bayern leads 2-0.
A brace for Müller, perhaps the ultimate Bayern fans' favourite.
It's great to see the fans enjoying themselves so much in our own stadium.
But the next big cheer...
Space for Castro, here's Aubameyang!
comes from the Dortmund fans.
That was exactly the response they needed. And who else but Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang? It just had to be him.
A swift response to the penalty to open the battle of the sharpshooters, and the visitors are right back in it.
The teams go into the dressing rooms with a score. Bayern 2, Dortmund 1.
In Porto Alegre, the half-time break offers the chance for some much-needed replenishment and to check the most important match stats on the Bundesliga app. In Tokyo, a Kagawa impersonator lends his presence to the occasion. The man himself has been eclipsed in the first half by other Dortmund stars.
Aubameyang's been the best player for Dortmund so far. People say a lot of different things about him, but I really like his style. He's a top-quality footballer.
In Warsaw, they're still waiting for that magic Lewandowski moment. Young Kuba has already met his hero at his own hometown club. His faith in Poland's star of stars remains unwavering.
It'll finish 3-1, and Lewandowski will score the third goal.
Party time in Washington, but Michael's not taking anything for granted yet.
I think the goal that Bayern conceded was a little bit soft, but in all fairness, the penalty that Bayern earned, it was questionable. So I think the score is fair right now. I think a one-goal lead. I just hope that we can come out and score another goal in the second half to put Dortmund away.
Over in Shanghai, they're holding a half-time raffle. And there's a quiz on the program down Mexico way. The common denominator everywhere is that they're all looking forward to a thrilling second half. Back in Munich, the travelling support are in fine fettle.
The players are just about ready for the second half. We're ready. I hope you are too.
Waiting for the restart, Alex is singing Aubameyang's praises.
I mean, he's in fantastic form. And he's got a goal, and Lewandowski has it.
Seconds later, Boateng's on the ball.
Jerome Boateng, who set up the first goal, and he's looking for Lewandowski. And Robert Lewandowski has made it.
24 seconds into the half, and it's 3-1 to Bayern.
Did I seriously just say that?
And then his counterpart.
Did I seriously just say that?
What a start to the second half for Bayern.
Unbelievable start.
What's the expert take on the goal?
Berke's start position was not good. He was much too deep. And it was actually Boateng played it with his left foot. Made it even better, this pass.
Boateng's assists have made the difference.
When Boateng looks upfield and gets in his stride, you can expect a long ball. You drop right back and stay very, very focused. We didn't do that on either occasion.
Those passes were truly exceptional.
The long balls to Levy have worked pretty well before, but today they worked really well.
One apiece in the goal-getter showdown, and a despairing pause for thought in Sydney.
Did I seriously just say that? He scored one and Lewandowski hasn't? Bang! Oh no!
Goal machine Lewandowski. And he's not finished yet.
And this is looking very dangerous. 4-1.
9 goals in 3 games, a new Bundesliga record, and surely game over now for Dortmund.
Unbelievable attack. Fantastic.
Surely is that.
Fantastic timing, passing. It's at the end of the day, it's a matter of quality, individual quality of the players. Look at this touch. Look up once.
A perfect cross, pinpoint, right into Lewandowski's run.
In this team, I don't think about how many goals I've scored. The main thing today was getting this clear-cut, very important win. It doesn't matter how many points clear we are. We can't afford the same kind of mistakes as last season.
No half measures against Dortmund or anybody else. That's his philosophy.
We were determined to win against one of the best sides in Europe. I'm a huge admirer of the way that they play.
If it was all over bar the shouting, nobody had told Dortmund yet.
Now here's Mkhitaryan.
Oh, great chance.
Dortmund never give up. Never.
But Bayern would also have the final word, courtesy of another ex-Dortmund ace.
Here is Götze now. And Mario Götze gets his goal. 5-1 to Bayern.
Okay, dann der Birdie aus der Y.
Well, it's his first goal of the season in the Bundesliga, Mario Götze.
Götze has done it fantastically well. He's such a good finisher.
The icing on the cake, as Dortmund are ultimately overwhelmed.
That's it for me. Game over. Seriously.
It's Dortmund's first defeat of the season.
It really hurts. We came here to win, and we didn't succeed. So I'm very disappointed.
Finish now, already.
Well, certainly no points.
There was no extra time?
No added time. The referee deciding that 5-1 was enough.
Yeah.
And
but we've
that's
seen
how
a
it ended.
spectacular game.
Lewandowski played well. He got 2 goals and now he scored the most in the league.
I feel like I'm in a bad dream.
With that, it's off into the Tokyo night. In Sydney, it's even later.
4:22 a.m. We've lost 5-1. It was a pretty horrendous half, horrendous game.
Early afternoon in Washington, and the party's really warming up.
Give me an M! Give me an P! Give me an R!
In Munich, most of the fans are homeward bound. But in the bowels of the Allianz Arena, the working day is far from done, for the journalists above all. There are many more tales of this game to be told, with the aid of the protagonists.
It was hard work, and I have to say the final result doesn't reflect that.
We'd been on a long unbeaten run, which was all well and good. But we knew it would come to an end at some point.
After the interviews, the stars can clock off.
Anyone else coming?
But Knut Fleischmann still has to oversee the packaging and distribution of the match highlights.
Highlights?
And the coaches have the obligatory post-match press conference.
Dortmund are always tough opponents, but we're very satisfied because we've beaten one of the best teams in Europe.
The combatants are done for the day, but the technical crew are still wrapping up work on the Bundesliga Klassiker. After that, they can take a well-earned trip to another Munich institution, the Oktoberfest.
Oh my goodness, that's a bit of showboating for you. Bender didn't like that at all. Lewandowski goes through it again. Oh, he just can't do it. You just cannot be that good.
We're very happy, we're very pleased because we get these 3 points.